Aging people should keep in mind that their lives' work is not yet finished. Carl Jung. Have you ever wondered why some people, even at 60, 70, or 80 years old, still have a sparkle in their eyes, a lightness on their face, and a quiet joy in their life? While some people feel tired, bitter, and old at a much younger age. The difference isn't age. The difference is habits. Carl Jung, who spent a huge part of his life researching the human psyche and its growth, believed that true aging isn't just a physical process, it's a process of the soul. He wrote, "Aging people should keep in mind that their lives' work is not yet finished." In other words, growing old doesn't mean stopping. Growing old means a new chapter, where a person comes closer to fully understanding and integrating themselves. Jung called this process individuation, the lifelong journey of becoming your true authentic self. And those who continue this journey, no matter their age, remain young and happy. Today we're going to explore 7 small habits that keep older people happy and young in the light of Jungian psychology. Watch this video with full attention for the next 15 minutes. You might see changes in your life that you've never felt before. Number 1, they never stop being curious. Jung once said, "The shoe that fits one person pinches another." There is no recipe for living that suits all cases. This line teaches us that life isn't a fixed formula, but a continuous exploration. People who grow old with a young heart never stop asking new questions. They learn new subjects, try new hobbies, meet new people, and stay open to new ideas. You've probably seen a grandmother learning painting at the age of 70, or a grandfather learning about new gadgets on YouTube. This isn't just a pastime. It's a deep signal from their psyche that they're still growing. Jung believed that when a person stops learning, their unconscious mind becomes stagnant, and stagnation is true aging. People who stay curious keep building new neural pathways. Their thinking stays flexible, and their spirit remains young. Curiosity keeps a person in the present moment, not in regrets about the past or anxiety about the future. And when a person is present, they're naturally happier. This habit is so simple, yet so powerful, that it's easy to underestimate. In real life, this looks like this. Anything, whether it's a new language, a new instrument, or just a new way of managing a garden. When a person opens themselves up to learning, new meaning enters their life, and it is meaning that defeats age. If there's an elder around you who never loses their curiosity, let us know in the comments, who is that person, and what did this habit teach you? Number 2, they make peace with their shadow. Jung's most famous concept was the shadow, the parts of a person that they've hidden or rejected from themselves. He said, "I am not what happened to me. I am what I choose to become." This line is perfect for those who have made peace with a lifetime of mistakes, regrets, and pain. People who become bitter, angry, or resentful in old age often never made peace with their shadow. They keep suppressing their past mistakes, keep blaming others, and keep carrying their unhealed wounds. But those who accept their shadow, their flaws, their past decisions, their imperfect choices, find a kind of freedom. They stop fighting themselves, and when a person stops fighting themselves, a new peace enters within. You may have noticed some elders talk openly about their old mistakes, even jokingly, without shame. This isn't just openness, it's integration. Jung said that as long as a person doesn't face their shadow, they keep unconsciously projecting it onto others, onto their children, their partner, the world around them. But those who accept their shadow become more compassionate, more relaxed, and more present. It is this acceptance that keeps them young and happy, because they don't waste their energy fighting old things. They use it to enjoy the present instead. If you've ever seen an elder at such peace with their mistakes, tell us in the comments. Is there someone like this in your family? And what did you learn from this habit? Number 3. They keep purpose and meaning alive. Jung wrote, "The privilege of a lifetime is to become who you truly are." This isn't just for young people. In fact, Jung believed that the real work of individuation begins in middle age and beyond, when a person moves beyond their external achievements, career, and social roles to find their true self. People who maintain a purpose in life, even after retirement, whether it's volunteering, gardening, spending time with grandchildren, or a passion project, stay protected from depression and meaninglessness. In contrast, those who lose their identity, the moment their career or role ends, their health and happiness both decline rapidly. This connects to Jung's idea that the human psyche always needs to move towards some meaningful goal. When this movement stops, a person begins to wither from within. In real life, this looks like this. A retired teacher who still teaches children for free at a community center. A grandfather who does small repair jobs for the whole neighborhood without charging any money, just for the joy of being useful. These people forget their age because their mind stays engaged in something meaningful. Purpose moves a person forward, and forward movement is the true sign of youth. If you have a purpose that motivates you every day, or you've seen an elder living this alive, let us know in the comments. What is your or their purpose, and what did you learn from this point? Number 4. They deepen relationships. They don't just maintain them. Jung believed that real connection doesn't come from surface talk, but from a genuine exchange between two souls. People who stay happy and young in their old age don't stay superficial in their relationships. They have deep, honest conversations with their friends, their children, their partner. They don't hold on to old grudges. They share their feelings without fear. In contrast, those who treat their relationships as just a duty, without any emotional depth, feel lonely inside, no matter how many people are around them. In real life, this looks like this. An elderly couple who still talk to each other every day like they're meeting for the first time. A grandmother who talks with her grandchildren the way she'd talk to a friend her own age, without judgment, just with curiosity and warmth. These deep connections create oxytocin and emotional security within a person, which reduces stress and increases happiness. Jung said that a person isn't complete just within themselves, but can see their whole self only in genuine relationship with others. That's why people who keep building deep connections even in their final years remain forever young inside. If there's a relationship in your family that has grown deeper with age, let us know in the comments. Which relationship is it? And what did you understand from this habit? Number 5. They stay connected to their inner child. Jung wrote a lot about the child archetype, believing that an innocent, playful, curious child always lives inside every person, whether they forget it or not. People who feel joy at every stage of life don't suppress this inner child. They can laugh for no reason. They play, whether it's with their grandchildren or alone busy with a puzzle or game. They don't let seriousness take over so much that there's no room left for joy in their life. In contrast, those who spend their whole life only in responsibility and seriousness, their inner child gets suppressed and they become dry and rigid inside. In real life, this looks like this. A grandfather who sits on the floor and plays Legos with his grandson, fully involved. A grandmother who suddenly starts dancing to a song without any embarrassment. These moments aren't just cute. They're a sign of the health of their psyche. Jung said that those who keep their inner child alive also keep their creativity, spontaneity, and joy alive. And these are the things that keep a person young inside, no matter their age. If you've seen an elder being this playful, or you feel your own inner child alive inside you, let us know in the comments. Which moment do you remember, and what did you learn from this point? Number 6. They embrace solitude, not loneliness. This difference is very important. Jung said, "Loneliness does not come from having no people about one, but from being unable to communicate the things that seem important to oneself." Solitude and loneliness seem similar but are completely different. Loneliness is an empty, painful feeling when a person wants connection but doesn't have it. Solitude is a chosen, peaceful time when a person is comfortable with themselves. People who stay happy in old age learn to spend time alone with their thoughts, their books, their memories, without any restlessness. They make time for reflection. They keep a part of their day just for themselves, for meditation, prayer, or just quiet observation. In contrast, those who always run toward noise and distraction, because they can't be alone with their thoughts, keep building unresolved anxiety inside them. Jung believed that self-reflection is what connects a person to their unconscious, and this connection is what gives true wisdom and peace. In real life, this looks like this: a grandfather who sits alone in the garden every morning drinking tea, without any phone or TV, just with his thoughts. This small daily ritual keeps him grounded and calm for the whole day. If you enjoy solitude like this, or you've seen an elder this peaceful, let us know in the comments. What is your daily solitude ritual, and what did this point teach you? Number 7. They live in gratitude and the present moment. Jung said that true wholeness comes when a person accepts their entire life, both its joys and its sorrows, without resistance. People who stay happy in their old age don't waste their time regretting the past or being anxious about the future. They value the small joys of the present moment: a good meal, a friend's phone call, a beautiful sunset. This practice of gratitude increases dopamine and serotonin in their brain, which naturally keeps them happier. In contrast, those who are always in comparison, "I wish I had done this," or "I wish I had that much money too," stay dissatisfied inside, no matter how much they have. In real life, this looks like this: a grandmother who remembers 3 good things about her day every night before sleeping. A grandfather who eats every meal slowly and mindfully, fully enjoying its taste. These people stay happier, even with less, because their focus is on abundance, not scarcity. Jung believed that a person who fully accepts their life, both its joys and its sorrows, is the one who finds true wholeness and peace. And it is this peace that keeps a person forever young inside. If gratitude is a part of your daily life like this, let us know in the comments. What is your gratitude practice? And what did you learn from this point? These 7 habits may seem small, but according to Jung, they touch the deepest layers of a person's psyche. Curiosity, self-acceptance, purpose, deep connections, playfulness, solitude, and gratitude. Together, these keep a person young inside, no matter how old they get. Aging isn't just a physical process, it's a new chapter of the soul. And those who fully live this chapter are the ones who find true happiness and true youth. If you enjoyed this video, if it made you feel better, or gave you some new insight, be sure to let us know in the comments where you're watching from and what time it is right now where you are. And if you'd like to be part of our community, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon so you're the first to get notified whenever a new video comes out.